What's going on, everybody? Today I will be reviewing the movie Scream 6. I wanted to film this movie review last week, but I had so much stuff to do, but now I'm going to get it out right now. Now, this is how you direct a movie. This was a great movie. I'm telling you, they directed this very well. And like I said, I used to be an extra in movies through 2010 through 2012. And I was an extra in Scream 4 when I used to live in Michigan. I was in Scream 4, just an extra in that movie. And yeah, they filmed it in Ann Arbor, Michigan at the time. So that's why I was in so many, movies as an extra. And this was great, man. This is great. And it was a great experience being on set too. I had a really great time with that. And this film is a horror slash mystery film. And I gotta say this is a two hour film. And this is like one of the best horror movies I have seen in a while. One of the best. Four survivors of the Ghostface murders leave Woodsboro behind for a fresh start in New York City. However, they soon find themselves in a fight for their lives when a new killer embarks on a bloody rampage. And the director of this film is Matt Bettinelli Olfen and Tyler Gillett. And I like the new concept that they had with this film. Instead of having it in Woodsboro, the theme of it in New York City is even better because I like it because it's more darker and grimy and gritty. So I like how they wanted to move in a new direction with this film. This is great. And now I'm gonna discuss the cast members that stood out. And the next cast member is Melissa Barrera. She played Sam in this film. She's like the main lead of the film anyway, and she carried this film very well. She's the daughter of Billy Loomis. And if people don't know, Billy Loomis was the killer in the first Scream movie. So, yeah. And I loved her performance in this film. I really loved it. She did a great job. She played like the overprotective older sister in this film. And her sister was Tara. And she was trying to protect her. And I could see the tension against them two sisters. And Tara, she was getting upset because she felt that Sam was trying to be too overprotective because they didn't know that, really didn't know that the Ghostface killer was in New York. So it was really good, though. It was really good. I love the display of the relationship between both of them. I really love that. That was really great. And I can see the bond, though, but I can see the frustration, too, because it's like, man, we don't know if people are after us, and Tara's getting mad that she's, the older sister is all over her. But hey, trying to protect her. The next cast member is Jenna Ortega. She played Tara in this film. She was the younger sister of Sam. And I gotta say, Melissa Barrera and Jenna Ortega, they were the best actress in this film. They really carried this film very well. A lot of great acting. And Tara played the rebellious sister. She didn't want to listen to Sam. She wanted to party and hang out with her boyfriends and everything. But Sam was serious. Sam was like, "Look, we got to get on the go. We got the Ghostface killers after us." So she kind of knew something was going on. But Tara didn't really want to listen. But she fell in line after she saw what was happening. But it was great. That was a great connection they had with each other. Next cast member is Courteney Cox. Gail Weathers. She was the talk show host slash news reporter. She's a legend in this the Scream franchise. Her acting was phenomenal, so I was glad to see her in here. She's a legend. And the next cast member is Hayden Panettiere. She played Kirby in this film. She was an FBI agent. I was glad to see her back. She played in Scream 4, and I met her in person. It was cool. It was in 2011 when I met her in person when I was on the scene of Scream 4, and we talked and stuff. She had a great personality. A very genuine person. And yes, I'm glad to see her back in this film. She did a great job in this one. Next cast member is Jasmin Brown. She's very talented. She's an underrated actress to me. I love the fright and emotions that she displayed in this film. She was also great in the last Scream last year. So she did a great job. I like her. I like her. She did a great job. Last but not least, the next cast member is Mason Gooding. He's the son of Cuba Gooding Jr. So Cuba Gooding Jr., he's an actor too, people that don't know him. So yeah, Mason Gooding did a great job in this film. He looked just like his father, I'll tell you that. But yeah, he did a great job in this film. And I gotta say, I love how they had a lot of twists and turns with this plot. This movie will keep you on the edge of your seat, especially the beginning of the film. The beginning of the film was like great. It was so unexpected. That's what I like about it. And I gotta say, this is the most brutal Scream movie out of the whole franchise. I'm gonna say it again. It's the most brutal movie out of the whole Scream franchise, and the most scariest. And I gotta say, the kills are excellent and they're very brutal. Ghostface, he's coming at you at full speed because usually when you watch the Scream movies, Ghostface, he's kind of quiet and he will sneak up on you. But this one, he don't even give a damn. He's coming at you at full speed. He don't care what time, place is at. He don't even care if there's a crowd of people around. This movie, he's like coming at you with no remorse at all. It's very brutal. I mean, but this is great. I gotta say, this film is easy to follow and it flows naturally. And to me, this film was not predictable at all. I don't know what everybody else was saying. A lot of people were saying, "Man, this movie was too predictable." I'm like, "What type of movie they watching?" I didn't really see nothing that was predictable at all. I was shocked at the end to find out who were the killers were. So I was like, "Okay." And when I watch the other Scream movies, I think the other Scream movies are more predictable than this one. But this caught me off guard. I was actually excited about that. You know, I love the Scream movies. This movie is similar to that movie I Know What You Did Last Summer. Oh man, that's a classic movie. And I like the films where you have to guess who's the killer. I like that. Where you have to guess, you got to figure it out. It's like a mystery. I love those type of movies. And it's always when you watch the Scream movies, most of the movies, there's always more than one killer. So that makes it even better, and it's more intensity in the film. Now, a lot of people probably asking me, is this film better than the first one, the original one? I gotta say, not quite. But I gotta say, Scream 6 is better than every other Scream movie except for the first one. I would say that. I know it was close. It was close. I gotta say, my favorite scene in this whole movie is when they was on the train. Man, that was the Jasmine played that scene very well. That was the most scariest scene. It was crazy because it was Halloween night and everybody had their costumes on. So you didn't know who was the real Ghostface. And a lot of people had the Ghostface mask on. So you on a train and you kind of trapped and you see all these ghost faces probably staring at you. You like, oh shoot, and they keep getting closer to you. That was scary. So kudos to the director on that. Did a great job with that. That was a great scene. I know everybody know probably I'm a huge Michael Myers Halloween fan. I'm like, I'm a ride or die fan with Michael Myers. I don't care. So I'm a ride with Michael Myers regardless. But I gotta say, out of all the horror movies, Scream is the best franchise. I love every single Scream movie so far. That's a huge compliment because more than 90% of horror franchises are a hit or miss. Scream is the only franchise that has been consistent. They stuck to the roots, they stuck to the element. They never went over the top, they never went too crazy. They always stuck to the storyline, which makes this a great franchise, and I appreciate it. I'm telling you, Scream, out of all the horror movies, Scream is the best. That it was. There were no, to me, there were no bad movies with the Scream franchise, and they've been consistent ever since. And I hope they keep on hitting us with some new movies. Man, I wanted to give this movie a 10 out of 10 so bad. I wanted to give it a 10 out of 10, but I can't. Why y'all didn't have Nev Campbell in here? Why y'all didn't negotiate with her? I know it was a salary issue. That's why she wasn't in here because they wasn't paying her enough. But they deserve to pay her enough because she is the main lead out of the whole Scream franchise. So it's like I don't know why y'all didn't negotiate with her. She would have been in this one. So that's why I can't really give y'all a 10 out of 10 because it was still a great movie. But you can't have a Scream movie without her. You got to have her in there. Nev Campbell, Sidney Prescott. So I just can't do it. I just can't do it. But it is what it is. I give this movie a 9 out of 10. This is a must see, and this movie was so good that I want to go see it again. I might go see it again. It was that good. So, and I think they will come out with a Scream 7. I think they probably be working on that this year sometime. And please put Nev Campbell in here in the Scream 7 and negotiate her contract, pay her more money. Please do. So yeah. So bottom line to that, it was a great movie. I was supposed to put out another video last week. It was supposed to be about the Oscars review. I just got so busy. I didn't have time to do that either. So I'm just gonna skip it because Oscars was last week or whatever. So I'm not gonna be putting that out. But all I was going to talk about was the Jamie Lee Curtis and the Angela Bassett situation. Yes, Jamie Lee Curtis is one of my favorite actresses. She is. She's one of my favorite actresses when it comes to horror movies, and she's very talented. But I think Angela Bassett should have won that. Angela Bassett, she's more talented than Jamie Lee Curtis. I'm not nothing against Jamie Lee because I already said she's one of my favorites. But then she put in more work. She played in more monumental movies. Angela Bassett, so Angela Bassett probably should have won that one. So I felt bad for that situation. But shout out to Jamie Lee Curtis for getting an Oscar though. She's really good. But besides that, I'm gonna come out with more movie reviews, and y'all just stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel. Put some in the comment section. Hit the like button if you like this review. All right, I'll see y'all next time. All right, I'm out.